What's up? It's just me and Hunter. We're just taking a walk. While we're walking, I thought I would do my policy prescription project for Indonesia. Yeah? Is that a good idea? You want to help me?
Sure.
First reason, environmental issues. Indonesia is the third largest greenhouse gas emitter in the world, which is
very bad
crazy.
thing.
Why?
Not really caring much about nature and their environmental policies and things like that.
So, meaning that Indonesia has to get a lot better in their environmental policies. Like, look at this beautiful park we're in.
Yeah.
Deforestation is also another issue. But the thing with Indonesia is that Indonesia has the largest palm oil industry in the world, which means they cut down a whole lot of trees to make a whole lot of oil, which is not good. But the palm oil really helps the economy grow. So, you see the issue?
You have to find a balance there.
So they have
This
to.
is not going to be sustainable for the market just because eventually they're going to run out of supply.
Yeah. Eventually, they're gonna run out of trees, and then they're gonna run out of palm oil. So then, what's Indonesia gonna do then?
Sell other things that are not palm oil.
Like batik or sake.
Indonesian food.
Indonesian food, which is really good, by the way. Human rights. Indonesia is facing a lot of religious discrimination, even though they claim to have freedom of religion. Indonesia is the largest Muslim population in the world as of right now, more than the Middle East. So basically anyone who's not a Muslim is being discriminated against. The current president, President Jokowi, said that he wants to move forward with freedom of religion, which is still kind of in a gray area because people don't really know what he means by that. Like, it could be going towards people who are Muslim or going to people who are being discriminated against. So we don't know. They need to get better at that, right? So Indonesian officials are actually forcing 7,000 people out of their homes due to a certain religion known as the Gaftar sect. And why are they forcing people out of their home? Just because these families are following a different type of Islam. You know, why? Education. Now, education in Indonesia is very, very lacking because it is only available in the big cities like Jakarta, Semarang, Yogyakarta, Sumatra. Where it's rural, where there's literally nothing. There are almost no schools, and even when there are schools, the teachers are not as willing to go and teach because there isn't enough pay, or it's not good enough for them, which I don't think should be their motivation. I think if a teacher wants to teach, their motivation should be that they want to teach these kids something new. They want.
There's also like school supplies and the materials that they have access to. They don't have that much resources.
No.
So what they're actually able to teach for students who do decide to teach, it's not very much.
Indonesia also has to do something about that. Changing policies.
Minimum wage.
So Jakarta is a central city, right? There's more opportunity there, but there's other areas in Indonesia that's not underdeveloped, so they would go and immigrate to Jakarta, and they would try to find jobs, but they wouldn't find it. And then what happens is there's overpopulation in Jakarta, and that would lead to unemployment because they leave their job from the villagers to Jakarta, and they didn't find any jobs at all.
Now, poverty is the biggest issue, not just in Indonesia, but everywhere in the entire world. It's in Indonesia, it's in the US, heck, it's even in DC, and we just don't even see it. In Indonesia, more than 28 million Indonesians still live below the poverty line, even though the government is doing their best to create more jobs for them and to make it happen. But the problem with that is minimum wage. Indonesians only make about $1.25 a day, and that's just barely enough to make one pot of rice for a week.
That's crazy.
Like, the government has to do better to create more jobs, not just to create jobs, but like make the minimum wage line a bit bigger. Despite all the problems and issues, thanks for watching.